play, put hashtag replay. Today, I'm going to talk about how we won a free trip to Tahiti and how you can as well. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, watch through this, tag someone in this, share this as well too. And I'm going to give you the secrets on exactly what we did to win this trip and what you could do about it as well too, if that's something that interests you as well too. All right. So real quick, if you don't know me, my name is James Zhang. I help people build recession-proof online businesses. And we are literally in the middle of paradise right now and out here in Tahiti. And what's great about a trip, I don't know if you're into travel at all, is I love traveling. I love tropical places. I love going around the world, experiencing different things, being around great people, eating great things. But you know, the biggest thing that I love, the best type of trip that I love, is a trip that is paid for by someone else. Right? I don't know if you would agree with me on that or not as well too. There's something different about, and we can afford it, but if someone else covers it for you, and especially the experience that we've had as well, it's been incredible. So we are in the middle of this trip right now, and it's been awesome. We're around with 240 leaders from around the world. I'm talking about all over Europe, all over North America. We're talking about people in Mexico and Canada and Spain and Italy and Belgium and United States. And it's great to connect with leaders around the entire world, but also have a ton of experiences. We took a helicopter ride around to this entire lovely island. We took a trip out to another island. We were in those those huts that overlook those clear waters, and just all these different things were incredible. And I bring this up because I remember not too long ago, I would look to experiences like this, and to be honest, the way that I felt was, I'm like, that's cool for you, but that's not me. Like, that can never be me. I was in a place in my life where I never thought that this type of a life was ever even possible for someone like me, because I was a 19-year-old broke college student. I was someone that was super shy. I was someone that could never even order food myself at a restaurant. The only skills that I had prior to this type of experience, honestly, was studying. That's all I learned throughout school. And I quickly realized that studying doesn't pay well in life, right? They say it's not about who you know, it's about what you know, right? You have to know what to do with the information that you had. And I felt stuck. And what happened is I got introduced to an opportunity. I got introduced to some mentors. I started to learn that a profit is better than a wage, because a profit can earn you a fortune while a wage can only make you a living. I started to realize business is better than a job. And I got introduced to an entrepreneurial endeavor, learned the skill sets, and that completely changed my life. And now we've had the privilege of winning not just this trip to Tahiti with me and my wife, but actually multiple trips as well. I am on YouTube, absolutely. I won multiple trips this year and throughout the years as well, and helped other people do it as well too. So if that sounds like something interesting, there's a plane that's coming by right now. I'm literally live out here in Tahiti. I want to tell you exactly what we did. And at the end of this, if it sounds something interesting to you, I will let you know I am looking to mentor 5 people that are looking for a different opportunity right now. I show people how to build business online. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to follow and comment info at any time. And it's a first come, first serve type of thing, but there's an interesting time frame. We'll talk about that more towards the end. All right. So how did we win this Tahiti trip, and how can you do it as well? All right. So what's great is there are companies out there that have promotional incentives. And I will tell you this: if you want to be recession proof in any opportunity, whether it's this business that I'm involved in, or your business, or anything else out there, a different business, I'll tell you there's a couple of skill sets that you must master. And I'll give it to you real. It can be here, right? And what's great is this company, they have incentives, they have promotions where you do a certain performance and sales within your organization. You can earn trips. It's kind of like you get paid, right? You get paid for doing your work, and you get extra vacations as well. Like, how cool is that? However, even before I go into that, let me tell you a list of a couple skill sets that you must master if you want to get good at anything in life. If you want to be recession proof, if you want to be able to create opportunities anywhere, especially right now, the skills that you want to be able to have. Okay. Yes, gel is definitely king. Business rule number one. Number one, you must be able to know how to set a goal for yourself. You must be able to know how to set a goal for yourself, because I'll tell you this: if you don't know how to set your own goals for your life and what you want and how you want it to be designed, there will always be someone else that's actually designing and setting goals for you. Your family's going to set your goals for you. Your partner, your spouse is going to set goals for you. Your friends are going to set goals for you. As you're coming in too, let me know where you're coming in from in the chat. I'd love to be able to shout out to you, whether you're in live or on replay. But setting a goal is so important to be able to have. If you don't make dreams for yourself, you're always going to be living someone else's dream. And point blank, you're never going to love that dream because God's designed a unique dream and a gifting within each and every single one of us. And if you're living someone else's life, but you're not living your own designed life, there is misalignment, there's lack of purpose, and there's a big issue right there. So, number one thing that you need to learn is how to set goals, how to set a dream. And I'll give you the quick tip is this: don't set goals based on what you think you can do, which is what I was doing for many, many years. Right? I was used to saying, well, if this was my skill sets, then maybe I can do this job. If this was my income, maybe I can make a little bit more. If you want to be able to succeed in your goals, it's very simple. You have to set a goal based with two things. Number one, a real goal is something that you've never achieved before. That's just something big, something you never achieved before. And the irony is, number two, you must have a goal that you have no idea how to be able to achieve. Something big, you've never done it before, and something that you have no idea how to be able to achieve. And what that is, that's a real dream. The purpose of a goal, the purpose of a dream is to be able to bring out that next level potential that's within each and every single one of us that is there. It's there. That ambition, that desire, where does that come from, right? Albert Einstein says that dreams are simply, imagination is a preview of life's coming attractions. So number one goal that you need to have if you want to win a trip to Tahiti, or you want to be able to be recession proof, you want to be able to do something and do something substantial during this time frame. Did you know that the most wealth is created during recessions? The most wealth is created during recessions if you know what to do. Okay, so number one, I'd say you have to know how to set a goal, set a dream. Okay. Number two, I'd have to say this: you have to learn how to learn. You have to learn how to learn. Ironically, I went to school for, 22 years or whatever, 14, 16, I don't know how many years, a lot of years, right? And I realized I never knew how to learn. Before, I learned to memorize. And maybe that's how you learn to learn as well too, right? I learned to learn to memorize. But memorization isn't what pays you. Memorization what changes you or transforms you. Implementation is what does. It's not acquired knowledge, it's implemented knowledge. It's organized and implemented knowledge. So learning how to learn. So learning how to find good mentors. Learning how to actually learn from those mentors. Learning how to be coachable and repeat and go through the repetitive process to learn new skill sets, to learn new stuff, to learn new mind states. And I realized that for things to change, we got to change it. Each and every single one of us, if we want to, can change, but it takes a decision. So number one skill set you must learn if you want to win a trip to Tahiti, if you want to be recession proof, learn how to set a real goal. Number two, learn how to actually learn. And then from there, there's a couple of skill sets that I say are absolutely necessary, especially if you want to be able to build a business. Okay. Number one, you have to learn the skill set of sales. You have to learn the skill set of sales. And I know when I heard sales in the beginning, remember, I'm a 19-year-old shy, nerdy Asian kid. I never sold something in my life. I never worked in my entire life. So when I heard sales, I'm like, I don't want to be door to door. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be spammy. And I realized that sales, that is not sales. That's convincing, right? Convincing is something we all don't like. But I started to realize that sales is simply effective communication. In fact, we sell every day, all day, whether it's a product, a service, whether it's an idea. Maybe it's you selling your partner, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, that you're the one. Maybe it's selling yourself at a job, saying you should hire me. Maybe it's actually selling something in the sense of a business. Everything, the most recession-proof actual business skill set is sales. If you can sell, you'll always have opportunities. And when I say sell, it means giving value, educating. It means informing. It means to be able to help somebody become informed of what they want and how something could potentially help them get what they want. Sales is about service. Sales is about helping people. Sales is about convincing, shoving down something down someone's throat, grabbing people's money. That's unprofessional sales. But professional sales is helping solve someone's problem. And then they'll buy. You realize when you solve people's problem, people pay money. And that's how you make money. So sales is important. Another skill set that you need to learn if you want to be recession proof. You need to also be able to have, number three, you need to know how to recruit. You have to know how to recruit good talent. In fact, I've made some other videos on this, and you can check my YouTube, you can check my Facebook and stuff. You have to learn how to recruit a team. And why is that important? No matter what you do, you only have one of you. No matter what you do, you only have one of you. This is one of the biggest secrets to success and wealth. Most people, myself included, were taught in my life, work hard, get really skilled, get a good job, and work so you can make money. Successful people, wealthy people, recession proof people know that what you should do is find good people, equip them, help them succeed. And if you can help enough people get what they want, you can get everything that you want. Build good teams, be able to recruit, be able to cast vision. And there's a certain way of recruiting where every single organization recruits. The church recruits, um, military for sure recruits, any top level organization, business recruits. In fact, there are recruiters, headhunters in companies, corporations, right? So you must, in this day and age, if you want to be able to scale your influence and scale your impact, win a trip to Tahiti, or just be recession proof, you must know how to recruit. You must know how to recruit. And then from there, I'd say the next skill you have to learn is learn how to duplicate. Learn how to duplicate. If you know how to sell, if you know how to recruit, if you know how to duplicate, you have to know how to take the system and out of your mind and yourself and make it not just about you. You have to learn how to make you duplicatable in anything that you do. Because if you're not duplicatable, then if you're working, then you're not getting paid. So finding systems of duplication, finding things and procedures and protocols that work for everybody, that are simple enough to do, where if someone learns it, they can do it. If they learn it, then they can do it. So you want to be a scaling business. You want to be a duplicatable business. And finally, the last skill. We went over a couple things, right? Setting good goals, learning how to learn, sales, recruiting. And then you have to be able to actually duplicate. The final thing is this: knowing how to lead. Knowing how to lead. Leadership is interesting. Leadership inspiring other people to do more than what they would have done by themselves. And that's a whole art in itself. There's many books written on that. But to make it really, really simple in leadership, a couple things. Number one, lead from the front. Lead an example you know that other people can copy. John C. Maxwell is probably the best leadership guru on the planet. Says this: leaders go the way and show the way. What's up, sister? Great to see you. Sorry, I know it's not Tahiti, but yeah, leaders go the way and show the way. So leadership is about going first, about being willing to get into the trenches, about being willing to practice what you preach constantly, right? And then number two is being able to show it. Being able to show it. Leadership is about service. And if you have a heart to serve the many, if you have a heart to be able to help other people, if you have a heart to be able to, like what Jesus did to his disciples, to be able to wash their feet, not necessarily physically, but in the sense of a leadership is not a position. Leadership is a relational thing. It's a place where you help other people. It's a responsibility to people, right? To people. So if you know how to lead well, you can lead yourself first. But if you know how to lead well, you can lead tens and hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and more as well too. Leadership is an art. Okay. So if you want to be able to be recession proof, YouTube channel, if you check out in my bio, just go to my YouTube channel there, go to my little link thing. You go to my Instagram and also my YouTube there. This will be up there as well too if you want to watch the replay. But let me recap that real quick and let me tell you what's going on, right? So here are 6 things that you need to know if you want to be able to win a trip like to Tahiti, or make enough money to afford your own, or to be able to be recession proof in anything that you do right now, any type of business. Number one, you have to realize that you have to be able to set dreams for yourself. Number two, you have to be able to actually learn how to learn, be absorbent, right? Know how to learn from someone or something. Know how to sell, know how to recruit, know how to duplicate that process, and then know how to lead that organization, know how to lead other people. If you have those skill sets, and I will encourage you again, that might sound like it's a lot, but you know what I think is this is when I was 19 years old and my only skill set was studying, literally that's all I knew, and regurgitating onto a piece of paper. That's what got me into college and through college. When I looked at this and I realized that there was just skill sets for success in life, I looked at it just like another curriculum. And this is the thing that I said. I said, if someone else was able to do it and they're a human being and I'm a human being, I know I'm not there yet. And I'm scared. I was scared like crazy, right? I never done business. I hated sales, or I thought I did. Now I love it because I know it's about service, right? It was completely foreign to me. But I realized that if there was a curriculum and if I learned these skill sets, it could make me recession proof and build the life of our dreams and be able to help our family and help other people throughout that process and live a life of impact. I said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to learn those skill sets and to be able to apply them. And it wasn't overnight. And I sucked really bad for a long, long time. You should have seen me in the beginning. It was horrible. My first presentations were horrible. I feel bad for the people that were there. My gosh. And I'm still getting better every single day, as we all should, right? But I realized that if I keep on the repetitive process, then there will come a time, and I tell this to my team all the time, that in the beginning of learning anything, the reality is this: social media, sales skills, any type of thing, you're going to suck before you get bad. And then you're going to be bad before you get good. You're going to be good before you get great. And then be great before you become legendary. And eventually you're going to get so good that you can't suck anymore. Literally, you're going to get so good that you can't do it wrong anymore. But if you actually invest the time and the effort to master these types of skill sets, I'm telling you, it is so absolutely worth it. So I wonder what you think about these. If you would agree with these recession-proof skill sets. You see the sunset now in the background. It's absolutely beautiful. And today I'm talking about, let me make sure I can move this. I'm talking about how to win a trip to Tahiti. And I bring this up because I hope that you do have some type of opportunity. But if you don't, I'm opening something up right now. There is a unique window of opportunity in the business that we're involved in. All right. I help people build recession-proof businesses and the things that we do. Very honestly, it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. If I could do it, then you could do it as well too. Where you can literally build a business from anywhere around in the world. Patricia, thanks so much. We are definitely enjoying our time here. Definitely enjoying our time. And there's a unique window of opportunity. So we're out here in Tahiti. I just got to show you like this view real quick, So we're out here in Tahiti, and we're on a paid for company trip. We're watching the sunset and everything. So taking a little bit of time to hang out with you guys. And we're absolutely grateful. We are so thankful because we remember what it was like looking at these things that was impossible. I just want to share with you, like, if it is something that you want, it is absolutely possible for anybody, right? I'm a human being. You're a human being. Like, it's just different skill sets like I went through before, okay? But we're out here right now because there's a unique opportunity. There's a $300 million company that has been around for decades. They've had over 1 million customers. In fact, right here, we're here because one of the main products, health products, are developed here. It's sold 1 million plus customers around the world, international. Time period just had that has got me so excited since I've been in entrepreneurship now for 13 years. I have not been this excited about this timing ever before in my entire life. And I'm excited for you, honestly. I'm excited for the person that says, I've been looking and praying for the right opportunity. I've been thinking about what can I do during these times to be able to change myself, change my family, get ahead during these crazy times, take more ownership, get more control of life. It's an interesting time because you have a company that's been around for a long, long time, had a lot of great success, but is actually going through a relaunch. Right now, there's literally a company, $300 million a year, zero debt, relaunching, not even a name. There's no name to this company. There's no name to this company. All right. But this company is going to be a household name. In the next 90 days, there is a limited time window to be able to cement yourself in as one of the pioneers of the next great thing. Like being involved in Facebook before it became Facebook, or Google before it became Google, or whatever it is that you think about as a whole household name. This company is not there yet, but it will be. And when I saw that this time came here, what I got so excited is I pride myself in the sense that I know what it is that I went through to go from 19-year-old broke, shy, nerdy Asian James to where we are right now. And I know that if this guy can do this, then you can too. If you are someone that really wants to learn something, seriously, anyone can. And what I'm excited about is I've just put together 13 years of business experience, tens of thousands of hours of training, $100,000 plus of investment. We've done all the wrong things. This is the thing about mentorship, right? Find someone that's been through it and knows what they're doing and just learn from them, right? And we put it together for the first time this last Saturday, just a couple days ago. We put it together in a system that I'm telling you this, when I looked at it and I shared it with our team, they looked at it and their eyes opened with hope and excitement. Because why? Because literally everything that I have done to be able to achieve the types of success, to win a free trip to Tahiti, if that's what you want, it comes down to learn the skill sets, the mindset and the skill set, right? If you learn that, apply that, you're going to be able to do that as well too. This is not a scarcity thing. Everyone can, if you want to, everyone can. Okay. But I've put together the skill set during the system that literally in 75 minutes, you can actually learn everything that you need to actually start creating a recession-proof online business yourself, to impact other lives, to be able to actually take ownership and actually be able to run. And I'm telling you, it's duplicatable, it's scalable, it's simple, it's professional, it's fun, it's not annoying. You're going to make more friends, right? You're not going to like be one of those weird people out there. I hope that's not how you feel about me, you know? But I'm so excited for the person right now that's been thinking about something, that's been looking for the next opportunity, because we have a system in place that'll help you win. We have a timing in place that literally I've never seen this timing in 13 years. I'm running 1,000 miles per hour, and my mission is to help as many of people as possible win during this time as well too, to cement yourself in as a pioneer during this time frame. You know, and as I'm sitting here in Tahiti, as we're watching, and literally you can see this and feel the sunset right now, I'm just sitting here with absolute gratitude for this journey. It hasn't been an easy journey for sure, but it's a well worth it journey. But I sit here with gratitude because I know that God's brought me through some certain things in life to teach me many things. And it's a big, big honor and a gratitude thing for me to be able to pass that forward and help out others. For the person that was someone, maybe you were like me, that was just, you felt stuck. You felt like things were going the way that you wanted it to. You felt like you just didn't know. You're the type of person that says, I'm willing to do whatever it takes as long as it's legal, moral, ethical. I just need to know what it is. You know, if someone was willing to show me, then I'm willing to do it. And that's what I did. I was just hungry. And I sucked, but I was willing, coachable, hungry, applied the steps, and now it's totally changed our life. And I want to be able to do that with just 5 people. I'm looking for a group of 5 people right now that are looking for something different, a new adventure. And I want to ask you, and I want to invite you specifically, if that's you, if that aligns with you, then I want you to comment info, follow me, comment info, reach out to me wherever that you want. It's a first come, first serve thing. My goal is to solidify this group by Friday. Right now it's Wednesday, by Friday, 2 days, 48 hours. Because there's a timing that we cannot afford to waste a single day right now on everything. And my mission is we'll give you everything that you need. You know, all you have to bring is your willingness, really, seriously. And I would promise you this: if you do exactly what it is that we tell you, and it makes sense to you, right? You do exactly what it is that we tell you and train you, you will, when there's another trip, and there is, in fact, 6 months from now, there's a Port of Archer trip that I want to help as many people win as well too. Age, you have to be over 18 to be legal to be able to work here. If that's someone like you, I want to be able to help more people win trips like this. And I know it's something absolutely possible. We have teammates here that we've helped be able to get here as well too. And we love to pass it on as well. All right. So other than that, thanks for chiming in. I never do shout outs like this, but it's that big of a deal right now. A lot of people have been asking about this Tahiti trip and things like that. So I hope this encouraged you. I hope that you were able to get some value from this. And once again, if this message aligns for you, you've been looking for a new opportunity, you want to be one of those 5 potentially, follow me. Be sure to shoot me a message and let me know. Comment info, whatever that it is. And let's talk. 40 hours on the clock. And let's go. Senior, totally fine. My oldest teammate is 74. There is no upper age limits. Yeah. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't believe that. It has been proven now, scientifically proven, that new neurons can actually be made at any age. So we love working with all different types of people. And thanks so much for the roses. All right, everyone. Hey, on that, thanks for being on here. If you feel like you want to share this with someone, please do. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of the sunset.